The National Electrical Code, or NEC, does not mandate while-in-use covers on all external receptacles. The 2005 NEC stipulates that while-in-use covers are only required for external receptacles supplying unattended equipment. This distinction is crucial for understanding the requirements for different types of outdoor electrical installations. When dealing with external receptacles, it's essential to differentiate between those that power equipment left unattended and those used for temporary connections. Receptacles supplying equipment such as lawn mowers, power tools, or other appliances that are not left unattended do not necessitate while-in-use cover. This exception acknowledges the practical use of outdoor receptacles for short-term power needs. The older type of covers, often referred to as weather-resistant or tamper-resistant covers, remain permissible for use on external receptacles. These covers provide a basic level of protection against environmental factors and tampering. However, they do not offer the same degree of safeguarding as while-in-use covers. While-in-use covers are specifically designed to prevent accidental contact with the live parts of the receptacle. This feature is particularly important for receptacles that are exposed to the elements and potentially accessible to children or others who may not be aware of the electrical hazards. Weather-resistant and tamper-resistant covers primarily focus on protecting the receptacle itself from weather damage and unauthorized access. They do not provide the same level of protection against accidental contact with live electrical components. If there are concerns regarding the safety of the external receptacles, it is advisable to consult a qualified electrician. A qualified electrician can conduct a thorough inspection of the receptacles and determine if any replacements or upgrades are necessary to meet current safety standards. An electrician can assess the condition of the receptacles, identify any potential hazards, and recommend appropriate solutions to ensure the safety of the electrical system. When evaluating external receptacles, consider the specific application and the potential risks associated with each location. Receptacles in high-traffic areas or those accessible to children may benefit from the added protection of while-in-use covers, even if they are not strictly required by the NEC. In summary, the NEC provides specific guidelines for the use of while-in-use covers on external receptacles. Understanding these guidelines is essential for ensuring the safety of outdoor electrical installations. Remember that weather-resistant covers are still allowed but provide less protection. When in doubt, consult a qualified electrician to assess the safety of the external receptacles and recommend any necessary upgrades or replacements. The National Electrical Code serves as the benchmark for safe electrical installations. It's updated regularly to incorporate new technologies and address emerging safety concerns. Adhering to the NEC requirements is crucial for preventing electrical hazards and ensuring the safety of people and property. External receptacles are subject to specific environmental conditions that can affect their performance and safety. Moisture, extreme temperatures, and exposure to sunlight can all contribute to the deterioration of receptacle components. Regular inspections and maintenance can help identify and address any potential problems before they become serious hazards. When selecting external receptacles, consider the environmental conditions in which they will be used. Choose receptacles that are specifically designed for outdoor use and that are rated to withstand the anticipated weather conditions. Weather-resistant receptacles are constructed with materials that are resistant to moisture, corrosion, and ultraviolet radiation. In addition to while-in-use covers, consider other safety features such as ground fault circuit interrupters, or GFCIs, for external receptacles. GFCIs are designed to protect against electrical shock by detecting imbalances in the electrical current. If a GFCI detects a ground fault, it will quickly trip the circuit, cutting off the power and preventing a potentially fatal shock. GFCIs are particularly important for external receptacles that are located near water sources, such as swimming pools or fountains. The installation of external receptacles should always be performed by a qualified electrician. An electrician has the knowledge and experience to ensure that the receptacles are installed safely and in accordance with the NEC requirements. Improper installation of external receptacles can create a variety of hazards, including electrical shock, fire, and equipment damage. When working with electricity, always take precautions to protect against electrical shock. Wear appropriate personal protective equipment such as insulated gloves and safety glasses. Never work on electrical equipment while it is energized. Always de-energize the circuit before beginning any work. If you are not comfortable working with electricity, it is best to call a qualified electrician. Electricity can be dangerous, and it is important to take precautions to protect yourself and others from harm. The NEC is a comprehensive document that covers a wide range of electrical topics. It is important to stay up to date on the latest NEC requirements to ensure that electrical installations are safe and compliant. The NEC is available for purchase from various sources, including the National Fire Protection Association, or NFPA. The NFPA also offers training and certification programs for electricians and other electrical professionals. Staying informed about the NEC and participating in continuing education programs can help electrical professionals stay current on the latest industry standards and best practices. In addition to the NEC, local building codes and regulations may also apply to external receptacles. It is important to check with the local building department to determine if there are any additional requirements that must be met. Local building codes may address issues such as the location of external receptacles, the type of wiring that is permitted, and the requirements for grounding and bonding. Complying with both the NEC and local building codes is essential for ensuring the safety and legality of electrical installations. When selecting external receptacles, consider the amperage and voltage requirements of the equipment that will be connected to them. Choose receptacles that are rated to handle the anticipated load. Overloading receptacles can cause them to overheat and potentially start a fire. The amperage and voltage rating of a receptacle is typically marked on the receptacle itself. When connecting equipment to an external receptacle, make sure that the equipment is properly grounded. Grounding provides a path for fault current to flow back to the electrical source, which helps to protect against electrical shock. The grounding conductor is typically a green or bare copper wire. When installing external receptacles, make sure that they are properly sealed to prevent moisture from entering the enclosure. Moisture can cause corrosion and electrical problems. Use weatherproof sealant to seal any openings around the receptacle. Regularly inspect external receptacles for signs of damage or wear. Replace any receptacles that are cracked, broken, or corroded. Damaged receptacles can be a safety hazard. When replacing external receptacles, make sure to use the correct type of receptacle. There are different types of receptacles for different applications. Using the wrong type of receptacle can be dangerous. If you are unsure about which type of receptacle to use, consult a qualified electrician. External receptacles are an essential part of modern life. They provide a convenient source of power for a variety of outdoor activities. By following the NEC requirements and taking appropriate safety precautions, external receptacles can be used safely and reliably. The information provided here is for general informational purposes only and should not be considered professional electrical advice. Always consult with a qualified electrician for any electrical work or concerns. Electricity is dangerous, and it is important to take precautions to protect yourself and others from harm. The NEC is a complex and constantly evolving document. It is important to stay up to date on the latest requirements to ensure that electrical installations are safe and compliant. Continuing education and training are essential for electrical professionals to stay current on the latest industry standards and best practices.